Nazareth are a Scottish hard rock band, founded in 1968, that had several hits in the United Kingdom in the early 1970s, and established an international audience with their 1975 album Hair of the Dog. Perhaps their best-known hit single was a cover of the ballad Love Hurts, in 1975. The band continues to record and tour. Career: Nazareth formed in December 1968 in Dunfermline, Scotland, from the remaining members of semi-professional local group The Shadettes by vocalist Dan McCafferty, guitarist Manny Charlton, bassist Pete Agnew, and drummer Daryl Sweet. They were inspired by the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Nazareth took their name from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, which is cited in the first line of the band's classic song The Wait. Nazareth's cover version of Java Blues by the band's bassist-singer Rick Danko and Emmett Grogan is on their 1981 live album Snars. The band moved to London, England in 1970, and released their eponymous debut album in 1971. After getting some attention with their second album Exercises, released in 1972, Nazareth supported Deep Purple on tour, and issued the Roger Glover-produced Razzamanas, in early 1973. This collection spawned two UK top 10 hits, Broken Down Angel, and Bad Bad Boy. This was followed by Loud and Proud in late 1973, which contained another hit single with a cover of Joni Mitchell's song This Flight Tonight. Then came another album Rampant, in 1974, that was equally successful although its only single, Shanghaied in Shanghai, narrowly missed the British top 40. A non-album song, again a cover version, this time of Tomorrow's My White Bicycle, was a UK top 20 entry in 1975. Hair of the Dog was released in April 1975 and was produced by Manny Charlton, ending Roger Glover's association with the band. The title track of that album became a staple of 1970s rock radio. The American version of the album included a song originally recorded by the Everly Brothers, the melodic Roy Orbison pen ballad Love Hurts, that was released as a hit single in the UK and in the US, where it went platinum. The track became the band's only US top 10 hit and was also a top 10 hit in 9 other countries, reaching number 1 in 6 of them. The song was on the Norwegian chart for 60 weeks. In 1979, second guitarist Zal Clementson was added to the lineup, remaining for 2 albums, No Mean City and Malice in Wonderland, and contributing numerous compositions. Malice in Wonderland contained the single Holiday. In 1981, they contributed the song Crazy to the soundtrack to the film, Heavy Metal. Various Nazareth lineups continued to make studio albums and tour throughout the 1980s and 1990s, although their popularity had declined such that some albums no longer received either a UK or a US release. They remained popular in Europe, particularly Germany, where Dream On became a hit single. In 1991, Billy Rankin returned to replace Manny Charlton on the No Jive album, remaining with the band until 1994. A tribute came in 1993 when Guns N' Roses covered Nazareth's Hair of the Dog on the Spaghetti Incident. Consolation after they turned down Axl Rose's request for the group to play at his wedding. Rankin departed again in 1994, but with Jimmy Morrison and keyboard player Ronnie Leahy, Nazareth maintained a live following in Europe and the US. Nazareth continued touring after Rankin's departure, with Jimmy Morrison and keyboard player Ronnie Leahy. While on tour in 1999, original drummer Daryl Sweet died at age 51 of a heart attack. He was replaced by bassist Pete Agnew's son Lee for later editions of the band. On August 4, 2006, John Locke, the former keyboardist of the band, died from cancer at the age of 62. In February 2008, the NEWZ was released on the Hamburg-based label, Adel Entertainment. The release of the album coincided with Nazareth's 40th anniversary tour, which started on January 25 in Sweden and visited most of Europe, finished on November 4, 2008 in Norway. A follow-up album, Big Dogz, was released on April 15, 2011. Nazareth announced McCafferty's retirement from the band due to ill health on August 28, 2013, leaving Pete Agnew as the sole remaining original member of the band. On February 22, 2014, it was announced that Scottish singer Linton Osborne was chosen as McAfee's replacement, with the former singer's blessing. Personnel, members, lineups. Timeline. Discography. Nazareth, Exercises, Razamanas, Loud and Proud, Rampant, Hair of the Dog, Close Enough for Rock and Roll, Play in the Game, Expect No Mercy, No Mean City, Malice in Wonderland, The Full Circle, 2XS, Sound Elixir, The Catch, Cinema, Snakes and Ladders, No Jive, Move Me, Boogaloo, The NEWZ, Big DOGZ, Rock and Roll Telephone. See also, Music of Scotland, List of Scottish musicians, List of 1970s one-hit wonders in the United States, List of performers on Top of the Pops, references. External links, official website, Nazareth discography at Discogs.